Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose.
Saw Thor Ragnarok.
And what'd you think?
Not my favorite Marvel movie.
No?
For sure, not my favorite. I don't know what my favorite is anymore. There's too many to count.
17.
It's too many. I think it started off really strong. It was funny.
Yeah.
And Thor was great, but towards like 3/4 of the way through, it just kind of fell apart for me.
Ooh.
I just wasn't into it anymore. I feel like the story, I feel like they had to wrap it up too quickly, which is how a lot of Marvel movies have been ending for me. They set it up and then it just wraps up way too quickly. Mark Ruffalo is great, Chris Hemsworth is great, everybody else is great. I give it like a 89.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, well, I really liked it. Same there. I thought it kind of wrapped up quickly, but I really think it was casted well. I really liked Valkyrie. She was really cool.
Yeah.
Movie I ever saw, so I really have no comparison there, but I thought it was really good from my opinion.
It was fun?
Yeah,
It was
I really
fun.
liked it.
Yeah, what'd you like?
Thor. Very good looking man. Also, I have nothing to compare him to, but great movie. I wasn't bored. I thought it was good. I thought it was action packed.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a good time.
Anything you didn't like?
Anything you didn't like, Grace?
You liked it all.
Yeah, liked it all.
Come on. When they were fixing Thor up, no shirt on,
That was a good part.
dirty bird.
Very good part.
Dirty bird.
I don't know. It was definitely wasn't my favorite Marvel movie, but it's definitely, I don't know. It was just a different take on it. Because usually, Thor's not always really serious, but he's never really depicted as like the funny, joke around kind of guy. So it was cool to see him like that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like the movie, I give it like 90 out of 100, I guess.
What about you, homie?
So I probably liked it the best of anyone from what I'm hearing, although everybody's saying great things about it. I love this movie. I've seen it twice. It is phenomenal. It's the funniest Marvel movie I think I've ever seen. Spider-Man Homecoming included. It's my favorite Marvel movie of the year. Favorite movie of the year, really. I adored this film. Hemsworth is hysterical. You get a very funny Thor. He's goofy a bit in the original Thor, but not as much as this. And he's the most human he's ever been. I feel like they really go all out. The cast is spectacular. The visuals are stunning. The fights are great. I think the pacing is excellent. The story makes sense to me. I follow it all the way through. I adored this movie. I think it's one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I would give it a 99 out of 100 because I don't believe in perfection. So 99 out of 100. My second favorite Marvel movie because nothing will ever touch the Avengers, but this is super close.
I enjoyed the movie. It was a very fun movie. You have to suspend a little bit of disbelief on
I completely disagree, by the
some
way.
of
Did not follow the dialogue.
some of the conventions that they've established for Thor, and I almost have to dumb down Thor's power to make it an interesting story. But I thought that they really they took Hulk to a whole nother level, evolved him as a character, and I thought it was great chemistry between Hemsworth and Ruffalo. I thought when Ruffalo got on the screen, it made it a even more interesting film. But it was just a fun movie. They dropped a hammer, butts were kicked all over the place, and like all Marvel movies, you're left wanting the next one. I give it 88.
88. And Jack, what was your theory about Tessa Thompson and the Hulk?
In the storyline that inspired a lot of this, there's called Planet Hulk, where Hulk's a gladiator on a planet. And in that movie, his trainer is his lady friend. They are like, and they actually conceive a kid. So my theory was that Valkyrie and Hulk were intimate. And that just the familiar
She's
way
a regular
they say
sized woman,
when,
though, Jack.
when Ruffalo and Thompson were saying,
he's
"I
the
know
Hulk,
you."
dude. He is the Hulk, dude.
Some things you could just not unsee. It's in my head
It's
now.
not. It's in my
now
head.
in my head.
It's real- So what'd you think?
Want to hear the counterpoint?
I don't want to say it was negative. It wasn't my favorite Thor movie.
Oh.
It was
Hey now,
whoa.
production value.
It was boring a lot of the times for
Oh,
me.
come on, tell him.
Until the Hulk came in.
He was good, right?
Hela was pretty good. That was a surprising part of it. I don't know. I just found myself yawning a lot. I found it funny, sometimes a little too funny for that kind of movie. But I enjoyed the humor. It was just like a little too much sometimes. That's all.
No, cool.
So what would you rate it out of 100?
I'd rate it 72.
Boom. All right, so I loved it. I mean, well, I loved a lot of it. You know, sometimes you got to sacrifice like actually telling a cohesive story for coolness, and there was like a lot of coolness. Like in the beginning with Thor's hammer, it was like swirling around. They were fighting, and I'm not like a big fight person. Like I don't like to see fights too often. So if you show me a fight, you better show me something special. And they showed me many special things, different characters too, like different times. They showed Tessa Thompson on a horse, on a flying horse. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, something I've never seen before, very cool. But ultimately, the movie started to drag for me a little bit in the middle, and then Mark Ruffalo comes on, and then Ruffalo is amazing. And I'm like, he plays the Hulk. I wish the movie was about him, because he's magic. Like, he's just magic on the screen. And Anthony Hopkins, amazing. Jeff Goldblum, he plays this guy. He's all quirky and weird and great. The woman from Hunt for the Wilder People is in it. She plays his like cohort or whatever. So Topaz. Yeah, and then ultimately, does it all make sense? Does things happen? Is there continuity from scene to scene? Who's counting? That's the thing. So all that, I mean, I enjoyed myself. So I give it an 86 out of 100. There'll be moments that are memorable, but overall the film will not be memorable for me. So that's why I get 86. But go see it. I saw it IMAX 3D. You want to see it in 3D? The visual is the key. All right, peace and love.